This video is brought to you by Squarespace, an all-in-one platform for building your own website. I'm going to the library today with some friends to study. Hopefully it's going to be very productive. If it's not, I'm leaving them. I think I actually have a Brawl Stars addiction. Okay, wait, I need to stop talking because Ottawa just scored. So this is what it looks like at midnight. During my final season, I'm watching the Coachella live stream of NIPID. Calc 3 actually has some use. Hey guys, welcome back. My name's Serena. If you're new here, if you're not, welcome back. And this is part 2 of my finals week season in my 3rd year. So I already had 3 finals that I completed like a week ago that I've already posted most likely by this time, and I'm studying for my last 2 finals in this video. So my last 2 finals are worth 55% and 50%, and the first one is next Monday at 9 a.m. It's my control systems final. Hey guys, good morning. So today is now April 19. I woke up so much later than I wanted to wake up because I think I'm still like low-key a little bit jet lagged. I'm going to the library today with some friends to study. Hopefully it's going to be very productive. If it's not, I'm leaving them and studying elsewhere to be productive because I mean we all have the same exam, but like I need to really get on the grind here. First, I'm going to go over Bodhi plots because yesterday I did Nyquist and today I'm going to do Bodhi, and then lastly I'm going to add the controllers, gain margin, phase margin, and all of that. Hey guys, and welcome back. This is actually part 2 of my final season, so if you haven't seen part 1, I recommend you go watch that before this video. Essentially, I have 5 finals this season. I already had 3, which were consecutively starting on the first day of final season, which I cover in that first video. I do still have 2 finals, which I'm going to show me studying for in this video, and they started a week after that last 3rd final. I basically budgeted that I would need about 3 days to study for each final. So this one that I'm studying for right now is my Intro to Control Systems final. There were basically 3 topics that I had to cover and understand because they weren't covered in the past 2 midterms, and I knew they were going to be very heavily emphasized on the final. And so when learning content in sort of more condensed version like this, I knew that I learned these in class and like I had lecture notes on them, but to actually apply the knowledge more, I would just go through an example following a video tutorial. I find that this is just a lot more helpful. It's really similar to going to like a tutorial at school, and just working through an example with someone else is so helpful because then you kind of know how to actually answer the questions later on when you're practicing. So I ended up going to the library to study with some friends, and this sort of works sometimes. Here I was honestly really locked in, but I was getting interrupted quite a bit, not shown here, by my friends just asking me questions about the content. And while I'm typically all for like helping each other and explaining things, it also just helps reinforce the material for yourself. When it's like 2 to 3 days before the final, I honestly just want to focus on my individual work, so it was a little bit irritating for me, but don't worry, I still got quite a bit done. I do think that studying with friends, or at least changing up your study environment, can be really helpful, especially when you're kind of feeling more burnt out or less motivated near the end of your final season. Kind of being with your friends or around other people that can motivate you to study can just like help you keep going throughout the end of your season. Okay, I went to get food with some friends after studying at the library, and then now I'm back at school because I have to pee like so bad, but it's like so totally empty. Look, it's kind of crazy. It feels like summer, but yeah, after this I'm going home and then studying more. I've talked about Squarespace in the past and I love their platform and just how easy it is to build a website from scratch. They have tons of creative templates for you to choose from, and they even have like an AI builder tool within the template selection. So just starting off, it's already so easy, even if you have no experience building a website before. I really like using Squarespace as an additional add-on when using my resume, kind of like an additional portfolio, especially when applying to jobs. It shows a lot more personality since there's so many creative ways to design your website. Squarespace, like I've mentioned, also has a design intelligence feature. If you don't really know what to add to your website design, you can ask the AI on the page just to give you some more ideas. So thank you again to Squarespace for sponsoring this portion of the video. I recommend that you guys check out Squarespace below and receive a discount when you sign up using my link. Thank you again to Squarespace. So this is what it looks like at midnight during my final season. Instead of studying, I'm watching the Coachella live stream of NIP. Their outfits are so good. Oh my god, and they're such good performers. Like, what the heck? Hello and good morning. It's April 20. My midterm is tomorrow morning. I finalized my age sheet here. There's a couple more things that I want to add in before tomorrow, but I'm first going to do a practice exam using this age sheet. I finished basically this whole last problem set, so I'm pretty much, I would say, pretty good on all the problem sets. Yesterday, I went to the library, right, like you guys saw. And literally, I don't know why, like, I study with people and then they're like, Serena, why were you so locked in? Guys, we're in the library. Our finals in 2 days. Like, if anything, you guys should be locked in. Like, I'm gonna just start this now and we'll see how long this takes me. Hopefully not longer than 2 hours-ish, but yeah, we'll just go through and try it out. Now, I think we all know the hardest part about the end of final season is just having the motivation to study for the rest of your finals because it's so easy to get burnt out at this point. So I'll just give some ways to prevent burnout from happening and then ways to, I guess, push through it if you're already experiencing burnout. So obviously, number one, you want to prevent burnout from happening in the first place, and this is sort of something that you have to plan at the start of your final season. And so essentially, if you've been studying since midterm season just consistently and not giving yourself time to relax and just do other things besides study, you are eventually going to burn out. So number one for prevention is taking breaks, and this is not just taking breaks while studying, this is taking breaks from studying. And I mean this as in, yes, you can study like your homework and whatever each day, but if you've been studying consistently for midterm season, for example, prior to final season, you have to give yourself a couple days off. Otherwise, you're just going to burn out. Like, I feel like it's just inevitable. I think I actually have a Brawl Stars addiction, so I don't think we'll fix it anytime soon. It's currently 10:17, so I'm gonna try and head to bed like as early as possible, hopefully by 12. I don't know, my teacher said it's gonna be kind of hard. Also, in case people are wondering what I listen to while I study, I've recently been really into Malcolm Todd. Specifically his Sweet Boy album, but I know he came out with a new one and I've been really into it. So now preventing burnout on the short term, which means you're already experiencing it and what to do to sort of mitigate the effects of it as much as possible. Take breaks in between studying that are not device related. You want to just minimize those distractions as much as possible, because when you're losing motivation, you're gonna find everything and anything to distract yourself. Another thing I think people don't stress enough is just prioritizing your sleep. You need to sleep enough so that your brain can even retain any of the information that you've been learning or trying to revise. Good morning, guys. It's April 21st. I have my exam today at 9:30. It's currently 8:22 a.m. I'm gonna go downstairs now and get ready, make breakfast, and go to school. I had not a good sleep last night, so we'll see how this goes. I'm actually so late. Kind of, almost. Okay, I'm back now and I had lunch. The final was really long. It was 7 questions, 18 pages. I realized as I was getting to the 4th question, I only had like close to an hour left to get through 3 more questions. So I was like, I gotta speed this up. So I just went through as fast as possible, and then I had 30 minutes at the end to like go back and double check. I was really happy I double checked because I literally did algebra like completely not right for one question, so I went back and just redid that. It was definitely harder than the midterms in my opinion, but I think a lot of the midterms were just like a lot easier, so I think they just made it a lot harder to sort of balance out the average of the class. A lot of my friends are also saying they thought it was really hard, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's April 22nd and I'm gonna start studying for my last final, which is on Saturday. I woke up really late today. I also washed my hair, which is why it looks... My last final is my probability and statistics final. I skipped a bunch of the later classes, I'm pretty sure, so I just have to take down some notes. This final, I'm actually I'm worried about it a little. It's 50% of my final mark. I think he's gonna make it pretty tough, but it's like open everything, so I can bring literally anything and everything into the final. The next thing too is that I have a nail appointment today. I feel like I'm very out of it because my birthday is actually this Friday. I do have that appointment today, so my goals for today are just to finish catching up on all the lecture notes, and then tomorrow and Thursday I'm going to do a bunch of practice finals and like just practice questions, and then Saturday morning is my last final. Studying for this last final was honestly no joke. I was feeling very burnt out at this point, and I just decided to review and like write down notes that I might have missed from lectures. I wanted to spend a lot more time just practicing different types of problems and practicing previous finals, just because I didn't really know what my professor was going to test us on. Like I had mentioned, our 2 midterms, the averages were pretty high, and so I knew that since the final was weighted 50%, he was gonna try and even it out a little bit more. So I wanted to practice finals that were a little bit more challenging, just so that I could bring like examples of more challenging questions into the actual final. It's that time of year again. Final season always coincides with the start of the Stanley Cup Finals, so I'm watching game 2 of Toronto versus Ottawa. Obviously I'm a Leafs fan. It's probably one of the worst teams to be a fan of, but you know what, I always have hope. Because I had hope last year and they sort of pulled through a little bit. So I have hope again this year against Ottawa. And I know that they've been playing pretty okay this season, so you know. Okay, wait, I need to stop talking because Ottawa just scored. Let me shut up.
Wow.
You didn't give up and keep on going.
Oh my god, that's far away, eh?
Hi everybody, it's April 23rd. My friends and I are planning on studying sometime. We only have like 3 days to decide, and I'm not gonna do it on Friday because that's my birthday. So it's either today or tomorrow. I'm currently getting ghosted in the group chat. Very regular occurrence. Guys, whatever. I literally don't take it personally. Another thing is I told myself I was gonna do a concert ban because I'm going to way too many this year, but David released tour dates, and the thing is, I gave it an exception because this morning when I saw that pre-sale opened, I told myself if the tickets are under 80 bucks, I'll get them. And they were under 80 bucks, which is, in this day and age, in this economy, and specifically how big of an artist he is, in my opinion. Like, he literally played at Coachella. The fact that he's an artist on that scale and his tickets are still so cheap, like, I really appreciate that. Thank you. But also, guys, my nails, they're so pretty and so good. I got these for my birthday and also the start of work. I'm gonna get started because I keep yapping. Now, on top of burnout, we also gotta talk about how to deal with procrastination, because those two kind of go hand in hand. I remember back in first year, I used to have so much studying anxiety. I was just so scared to even start studying, and then I would procrastinate the studying so much because I was too anxious. Honestly, the best way for me to combat this over the years has been to watch a video tutorial and sort of have someone guide you by hand on just how to do whatever topic you're struggling. Another tip for dealing with procrastination is to remove any distractions. Like, sometimes it gets to like extreme measures and I block certain websites on my laptop so that I don't have muscle memory to go to them. For example, YouTube and Instagram. It's honestly just about taking accountability for yourself and staying disciplined for yourself, and so a lot of that is also just about your mindset. I'm going to the library today with some of my friends to study. We all are taking the same course, so we're just going to the library to study together. I need to print out some past exams to do, so I'm just gonna do that right now. I'm supposed to be at the library in 20 minutes and it takes me 20 minutes to walk there, so it's looking like I'm gonna be a little bit late. Tomorrow is actually my birthday, and my singular birthday wish is to reach 100k subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, because I'd love to reach 100k. Okay, so I'm leaving now. It's 10:51. I was supposed to be there at 10:30, but you know, I'm still getting there. So yeah, let's go. Every time I'm in the city, I keep almost getting jumped. Like, it's so annoying. Today is April 26th. It's my last final. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I realized I never like talked about how my last final went, because my friends and I literally were just like, we're out of here. So yeah, it's a couple days later now, and my last final was extremely hard. And it made sense because the last two midterms, I think our average was like a high 80. The final was 50% of my mark, so we'll see how generous they are in actually marking it. It's just based on what everyone else thinks, and I saw a lot of people after the final being really upset because they thought it was really unfair how the final was written. So I guess that's kind of better for me. I don't know. Yeah, overall, that concludes my final season for third year. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's definitely been a wild ride. I can't believe I've been doing this for 3 years. Every single time I say it, I feel so incredibly old, but also so much more experienced, I guess. Like, I remember in first year, I was genuinely crying, breaking down. Like, it was not a good time. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, be sure to subscribe and also like this video. Comment down below how your final season is going and any study tips that you have to share with the community. And I hope you guys are excited for my work vlogs coming soon, because I'm working for a year and a half soon. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.